The new heavenly bodies putting an open challenge and putting the NWA World Tag Team titles on the line.
Their opponents accepting the open challenge.
The new heavenly bodies are out here to brawl. They believe Wildside TV was doing nothing but brawling. Although everyone here at the NCW Arena begs to differ. I'm first on that list. No idea. My format sheet has no information as to who. Drunk and Disorderly. Now these guys look real familiar. Any theories, Dan, who these might be?
Well, it's obvious someone has broken the law passed by Congress of human cloning, because Drunk and Disorderly were Vivacious, Vito, DeNucci, and Casanova Chris Nelson, the new heavenly bodies. So obviously we've got some cloning and some government propaganda here, but this new, young, up-and-coming team of Drunk and Disorderly, and I believe that's Disorderly in the ring.
No, I think they're both drunk.
That's up for the NWA World Tag Team Championships, and this should be very interesting.
They're trading beverages, sharing beverages here in the ring, albeit ever so briefly. And that's Drunk and or Disorderly systematically dismantling the NWA World Tag Team Champions. And even though everyone here in the arena has a pretty strong theory as to who Drunk and Disorderly might be, and I'll bet you it's a pretty damn good theory.
Well, the new heavenly bodies said they came to brawl. Look at the wrestling. Drunk and Disorderly, this new team, but we've never seen her in Wildside.
Yeah. He nods knowingly. Vivacious Vito.
Thrown to the floor by Drunk.
No, Vivacious Vito and Disorderly. Oh hell, they're both drunk. Drunk doing
they're
the
both
number.
Disorderly for that matter.
But they're more drunk. Vivacious Vito doing a number on Drunk 1. Casanova Chris being throttled considerably by Drunk 2. With the Drunk comes Disorderly. Why do they call them security railings? I've always wanted to know that.
Not a damn thing secure about them.
That's the point made. Oh dear!
What the hell?
Bodies flying everywhere. Wait a second. What, the man with the red mask picked the mask up and showed his identity to the crowd.
Well, gee, I wonder who it could be.
Regardless of the fact, the new heavenly body seems to be rising to the occasion. And if they came here to brawl, they are participating first and foremost in the brawl. Bit of a headshot from Vivacious Vito. Casanova Chris and the Drunk and Disorderly member in the red mask. This might be one of the most violent barroom brawl-esque matches that have ever been involved for the NWA World Tag Team title, I would think. Those damn cookie sheets.
Drunk handed a cookie sheet by the Wildside faithful here in the front row.
Who brings a cookie sheet to a wrestling event?
Somebody that wants his favorite wrestler to kick somebody's ass with it.
Point made. The new heavenly bodies need to do some regrouping, because at the rate they're going, those World Tag Team titles are as good as gone. Drunk and Disorderly. Once again, the man in the red mask showing his identity to the crowd away from my view. Like I have no idea who that is.
If Disorderly doesn't watch it, I quit.
The crowd is definitely behind this new tag team of Drunk and Disorderly. The new heavenly bodies have had their fill. They are storming off.
Well, Drunk and Disorderly totally destroying the new heavenly bodies. And that's the Royal Riddle, if you know what I'm saying.
You are so settled in. Referee Andrew Thomas counting out the heavenly bodies. Yes, they would retain the tag team titles, even on a count-out. It's like the bodies are going to the plan B. I think they're probably down to plan F by now. And Drunk and Disorderly getting the crowd behind them. The crowd was behind these guys from the get-go. You know, I don't know what Vivacious Vito could possibly bring to the game now with two wrestlers of the caliber of Drunk and Disorderly. I imagine this probably rubbing these guys the wrong way. As you mentioned, the New Heavenly Bodies were at one time a tag team called Drunk and Disorderly. And they more than lived up to that moniker. So this should be something they can relate to. Vito throwing in Casanova Chris. I don't believe that's something Casanova Chris really wanted to do at the time.
Nelson in the corner, begging for his life, as well he should.
What a main event this week on NWA Wildside.
And I have on good authority that Disorderly was trained professionally by the legendary Hiro Matsuda.
Okay, I think we've done enough of this. Trying to mask what's going on here. The theory, and I think it's a pretty good theory, that under the mask are nothing more than Royal and Riddle. Total Destruction, a team that we know were banned by Mr. Wildside Steve Martin from appearing here at the NCW Arena.
Rusty Riddle and Sean Royal are not appearing. They have not appeared not once on this television program. However, Drunk and Disorderly doing a hell of a job in this World Tag Team title match.
Okay, Dan the Dragon Wilson perpetuating the myth, waving that flag. Come on. Well, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
And they pay me well to do so.
They pay you? Incredible. Disorderly tagging out to Drunk. Or that Drunk, yeah, all the above. Big slap to the chest of Casanova, Chris Nelson. A major hip toss.
But you know, if I'm Rusty Riddle and Sean Royal sitting at home watching this television show, I got to be pretty angry because these guys are kind of jacking the gimmick with Total Destruction, you know, with the beer and all, and they're coming out with the tattoos. And
jacking the gimmick? Boy, my street cred is really missing something here. I missed all of that. We have the Drunk guy doing the goose step around the ring. Perhaps he has some German heritage.
He's got a mean water spout.
Sounds like a personal problem. Looks like Disorderly now trying to rip the leg of Casanova Chris out of its socket. That's not what Vivacious Vito has anything to say about it.
The Heavenly Bodies back in control here this week. Your main event on Wildside. The World Tag Team Champions up from NWA Florida. That's Vivacious Vito DeNucci in the ring, attacking Drunk.
Is he really a DeNucci? I don't see the resemblance. Suffice to say, becoming an NWA World Tag Team Champion means you bring a lot to the game, and the New Heavenly Bodies have proven on more than a few occasions that they are a very well-deserving World Tag Team Champions of the National Wrestling Alliance. And I guess you have to put up with a lot of grief and anxiety along the way. And tonight is one of those times, as a team we have never heard of before, who look very, very familiar to my jaded eyes, are trying to wrestle those tag team titles from the New Heavenly Bodies. And so far, I'm not doing half bad a job.
There's a vicious shot with that cookie sheet on the outside, and a super kick by DeNucci. And if he really is a DeNucci, does that mean he have a baladesa big?
Can we leave the personal problems out of the equation here? He may have one, but it's very small.
Ah, okay.
Backing on that German thing that Disorderly was doing. Oh, and a Weaver lock.
That's a sleeper hold.
That too. It's all that and more. However, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be back with more of this World Tag Team title match right after this.
You are watching the #1 wrestling alternative. NWA Wildside in the ring right now for the World Tag Team Championships. The New Heavenly Bodies, Vivacious Vito and Casanova Chris from NWA Florida, taking on relative newcomers here to Wildside this week.
Can I guess you a throat lozenge?
Drunk and Disorderly.
We're not quite sure which one is drunk, which one is disorderly. My theory, as I mentioned earlier, I think they're both drunk.
Well, Rusty Riddle, Rusty Riddle sitting at home watching a television show. Drunk is in the ring. DDT.
Well, suffice to say that the team of Drunk and Disorderly must be big Total Destruction fans, as they both have gotten tattoos identical to the team of Total Destruction. Boy, that's taking their the fan club way to new heights.
Irish whip by Vito, double clothesline, and a clothesline of his own by Drunk.
to say, a clothesline by Drunk.
And tag made into Disorderly. And he's a fired up Southern babyface. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
He didn't say that. Two belly-to-belly suplexes from the gentleman we're going to be calling Disorderly, for lack of a better term. And Vivacious Vito meets that top turnbuckle. Andrew Thomas down for... Vito's legs are into the second rope. Pretty much dismantling that pin attempt by Disorderly. And Drunk and Vivacious Vito, I'll make that curvaceous Chris, Casanova Chris, going to town at ringside, and Chris is busted wide open.
I figured it out. I have figured it out.
Tell me.
Northern Light suplex and a bridge in the ring, and a 2 count only.
You know, I haven't seen that move since, you know.
Mil Mascaras and Wrestling 2 are on the gas.
No, they have gas. And right now, so do I. Disorderly tying up the leg of Vivacious Vito, and Drunk comes off the top rope. That sounds weird. Hey! We have new World Tag Team Champions!
Out of nowhere! Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, and new NWA World Tag Team Champions, Drunk and Disorderly!
History in the making! History in the making!
Jail this time. You have violated. We are honorable men. You lost and are supposed to be gone. You are obviously a bunch of gutless, drug-addled cowards that come in here and hide under a mask and think you're going to get over on the NWA Elite. By God, security, get them the hell out of here.
Hey, Pop. You skated this time. Bring your sore asses to Tampa. Hey, get the ass kicking you got coming to you, boys.
I don't believe it's total destruction that kept those masks on. Subtle.
You may be scared about it, but we're not making real with this little bitches. That's for damn sure. Get the hell out of my building! And for you little towel-wearing ass, white-collared, everybody here's got a boss like you, and I'm sure they're going to kick the living crap out of your little pig ass. You cheating shit back. Come on, get down here. Get your now. Get out here. The sign don't say NCW masculine, motherfucker. And don't say come to NCW in order to have a manner put. It says wrestling. Get your ass in here and let's manage it. You do not wrestle here. You disrespected. Now get the hell out of my building. God damn it, I'm trying to get him out of my building. Do it. Do it, son of a bitch.
Oh dear! Rusty Riddle and Sean Royal, two guys who are not supposed to be here at the NCW Arena, going to town on the crack security staff here at the NCW Arena. I think they're actually the crack security staff at this point in the game.
This is never pretty with these poor security guards, and God knows they're not getting paid enough to take this kind of abuse. Buller Rodeo, no!
NWA Vice President Bill Behrens is out here too.
Well, the Vice...
Bill Behrens, watch yourself. Rusty Riddle and Sean Rowe making their way out the building.